Hello, everybody. Welcome to Tuesday. The S&P 500 was down 0.06% today, so pretty much flat. It was down a bit in the morning. There was a report on the number of open jobs. We had 9 million open jobs. The expectation would be there would be 8.7 million open jobs. We hit a high some time ago of 11.4 million open jobs. So if you really look back at the chart, long term, all of those numbers are really big numbers. There's a lot of open jobs. And the market, I think, was expecting and hoping for some softening in the open job market, just because it's kind of an inflationary situation when there's that many jobs open and companies that are looking for workers, and basically starts to become competitive, and of course wages can start to go, and that can start to lead to higher inflation. So I think that affected the market a little bit, but mostly the market seemed to be waiting today. Not a lot of action going on. After hours today, we had Google and Microsoft, AMD, Starbucks, etc., reporting earnings, and they did really well. Starbucks missed on their earnings and their revenues, but the other companies did really well. I mean, Google beat revenues by over $1 billion. Microsoft almost the same, almost $1 billion themselves. But both of them were down a little bit in the after hours, just because the market is pricing in perfection right now. So they're kind of picking on different categories within the revenue and what have you, as far as that goes. But really, the earnings growth is there, continues to be there. Maybe the stock gets a little bit ahead and some anticipation of seeing something even more spectacular, and it has to back up a little bit. But overall, we're seeing good things out of that as far as that goes. Of course, the big, thing tomorrow, we get the ADP jobs report, which is the private payrolls, and see how much, job growth was. Get the big, Department of Labor job report on Friday. But the Federal Reserve will come out tomorrow and talk about what they're, going to be doing. Really, as far as that goes, we'll see how they play that. But I think they'll be pushing back pretty hard against the market's, thought that they might be lowering rates. That measure of lowering rates, the futures market right now is down to a little bit less than 40% chance that they'll lower rates in March now. And that was up to 80%. So we just keep getting these good reports like this open jobs report and things like that that keep just kind of knocking that down. It's going to allow the Fed to point to those things and say, hey, we don't need to lower rates until later, so we'll see how that plays out. But anyway, that's what's happening today. Look forward to seeing what's going to happen tomorrow. Thank you.